Are you feeling like in some kind of dream right now, right at this moment? Because we're having a bloodbath and you think, wow, this must be a dream or a nightmare. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is a reality. A proper bloodbath is upon us. Is that good or bad? That's why you're listening to me to tell you the truth. And today we are focusing on Enjin Coin. At this moment, 23% drop just in the last 24 hours. Engines has started. The only thing is, we're going in reverse. Worried? Stick around. Tell me something. Are you a Batman or a Robin? A word of advice. It's good to be Batman. Don't be Robin. And today is a proper day to be Robin, right? I posted this more than a month ago on our community tab, and today it holds ground more than ever in the last few months. The bleeding is infinite. It's too late for now for me to say, don't shit your pants. You already did, I know that. Go wash yourself and then go back to watch the video. Now, all jokes aside, hope you got used to red by now. This is the path to the new bull, to the bigger gains that you ever saw. Big red, and after that, big green. You know that after every rain comes the sun, right? And you know that by clicking the subscribe button, you are joining our crypto pack. You are subscribing to this channel. You are getting the part of the community that is always here for you to support you on days like this. Click the button. It's completely free. Nothing bad will happen, I promise. Except the bad jokes. That I can promise. Now let's jump into the top 10 just to enjoy this redness, this proper bloodbath. And no, I'm not sadistic or masochistic or any of that stuff. I'm just in this game long enough to not be scared. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know which coin to comment. I don't know what to say in this huge redness. I think that we haven't seen this much red from the beginning of this bull. Months and months. This is healthy. Remember that. And I don't want to sound like a prophet, because I'm not. But for me, and many times I mentioned, this was expected. For a big bull, healthy pullbacks are in. I think that we waited for this pullback many months. It was due to happen. So literally every coin in the top 10 is double digits to the downside. And you thought that the last few days was scary. No. Possibly this is the culmination of all that was happening in the last few days. That was just a preparation for the big scene. This is the big scene. Bitcoin just hit $48,000. And just a few days ago, we were above 60. How about that? Minus 11% on Bitcoin is a huge percentage in correlation with its market cap, right? If you're into Bitcoin, check out our price prediction for the next year. I'm telling you where to buy, although I'm never telling you where to buy. And I'm not a financial advisor, but you know, where we could be bottoming in the next bear market. Is this the bear market? Absolutely not. This is nothing. This is just a bump in the road to the upside. XRP came back to $1, minus 21%. It almost touched $2 and now is almost at 1. But I'm not afraid for this guy, because he is so volatile that he can handle this. You know, if you're into XRP, well, we got a price predictions videos, technical analysis on it, so be sure to check it out. One of the biggest losers is one of your favorites, Hotcoin Holochain. I'm mentioning him because he plunged 31% to the downside. We made a price prediction, you enjoyed it, so check that video out, see if we were right. And by we, I mean me. Yeah, I mean all of this picture looks pretty scary. Am I invested in many of these coins? Yes. Am I scared? No. Have I seen it many times? Yes. You know, the usual stuff. We gotta get rid of the weak hands, man. This is that. If you are weak hand that is just selling, well, we are trying to get rid of you. It's simple as that. Markets are not complicated when you look at them from the simple perspective. Strong hands will hold and enjoy the upward trajectory that is to come after this. Weak hands, well, Bye bye. Now let's head to the chart of Enjin Coin. Daily chart. First versus USD, then versus BTC. Let's start that car. Let's see how the engine sound in this bloodbath. Oh yeah, this looks scary. Scary as fuck. Now listen, before we get into the analysis, let me just mention that if you want your coin to be covered in the next video of Dinosaurus, check out the description below for that matter. Point number 2, this video needs to go into edit mode now, so by the time you see this video, well, Enjin Coin and the others will be plunging even lower or higher. Price fluctuations is what I'm targeting at, you know? So this is right now as I'm filming. Later it might be something else, but you'll catch the drift. So this is what we're talking about. This is all your fears in practically one candle. But yeah, it's a nice pullback. Do I think this is bad? Do I think that you should exit? No, I think this is good. And as I said, I'm not some sadistic person. I'm not some evil dinosaur, a good one. It's just you have to understand the ways of the markets. We have to pull back after huge gains. Have you ever asked yourself how much is this costing Enjin Coin to do something this magnificent to the upside? By the way, this is a daily chart. I haven't mentioned it. Daily chart of Enjin Coin versus dollar. So every candle is one day. And look how many days in a row. On some occasions, Enjin Coin gave you huge gains. Be grateful. Don't be whiny kid that's crying for this pullback. Now I'm gonna show you why this pullback, even with 20-something% in one day, is normal stuff. First of all, is anyone saying that this bloodbath is now over? No, especially not me. Who's to say that this will not go even lower? Not me. Rest assured that our bull trend, even now with this huge red, is not intact. Are you feeling a little better right now? Is this one simple line put you some perspective on all of this? Well, this is January. Now people, just tell me. In January we had established this uptrend. First point. Our second point, in the middle of January. In February at the end, we touched it one more time. Then few days back again. And come on people, what are we doing right now? What are we doing right now? Is this anything more than Enjin Coin just reversing to the mean? No, in my book it isn't. We're just touching our bull trend, and after we touch it, after we make a rebound, Enjin Coin is again set to explode. Pretty simple stuff. It can be no simpler than this. Where you can overcomplicate this right now, yeah. I can speak some things that you won't even understand. But why? Isn't this obvious? Isn't this all you need? Our bull trend that is holding us on this journey is just getting retested one more time. Nothing else. Now we already did a video on Enjin Coin. It was at the beginning of February. Let me see if I can find it somewhere in here. The video was titled Price Prediction. We gave you targets. I just minutes ago replayed that video. We met the target. The final target that I gave you was $2. Something like this. And not only that we touched it, we surpassed it and made it as a support for quite some time. Look at it. Look at this. First of all, if you watched my video, if you followed me, back then in February, you could have made significant gains just from this video until this point. Now yes, Enjin Coin surpassed my prediction and has gone to $3 at that point. But nonetheless, don't be greedy. I never said that my targets are the finite targets and that they will not be overpassed. In many occasions they will. Those are just the facts on the charts. Now, what is happening right now with Enjin? Right at this moment, we could be in for some break of the structure. If that happens, well, yeah, we could be in for some more downside. And it is a high possibility if Enjin Coin doesn't get back above this $2. Now there is a possibility that this all type of price action becomes just a bear trap. You know, trapping the bears below the support line and then resumption to the upside we will see. Now if that is not the case, that's why I'm here for, to tell you the next targets. Really, it is more probable that as things stand right now, this candle will continue to the downside. For those answers, where and how, let's check out moving averages. How about 34 exponential moving average? You may ask yourself, why? Well, here's the deal. In there, when we started this trend, it served us as a support. Right here, one more time, support and resumption to the upside. Before the final pop, let's just check this. In April, this wick that touched 34. So yes, it was the clear support. On this candle, however, well, it couldn't hold it. It gone below it. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid that right now, that 34 exponential moving average has become our resistance. Or let's say it will become when we try to get to the upside. So yes, all of this is pointing to us that Enjin Coin and all the crypto is right now bearish. There is no bullishness right now in the short term, but let's not forget, our long-term bull is not broken. First of all, the trend line that I just showed you is not broken, it's intact. Secondly, the biggest that interests me on the daily chart, 144 exponential moving average, that could be our final stop, is also not broken. So my final verdict is this: as long as we are above this 144 exponential moving average, in the long run I will stay bullish. Now we could be resting right now at this moment at that $1.90. Why? 89 exponential moving average. You are seeing what is happening right at this moment. We are touching or founding a valid support at these levels. Does this mean that we will not go to $1.41? No, that could be. So at this point I will stay long-term bullish as long as we are $1.41. Currently we are supported at $1.84, and our resistance in the form of 34 exponential moving average will be at $2.51. Okay, hope I'm making things clear for you. If not, let's put it like this in a simple manner. Short term, Enjin Coin versus dollar. I'm afraid we have to throw in the glove. USD is winning the game. Long term, no, we don't like fiats. Our boy Enjin is crushing it. Now let's head to the quickly overlook of the Enjin versus Bitcoin. On the daily chart of Enjin Coin versus Bitcoin, funnily enough, Enjin is looking stronger than versus USD. Why? Well, because first of all, he is holding the support. He established it in March, 1 month ago, and nothing. It's still intact. Does this mean that we will not break it? No, that doesn't mean that. We are pounding on it, so yes, it is a possibility that we go below it. For now, I'm saying now, we are looking better. And there is also a logical explanation behind, right? Bitcoin is plunging also. US dollar is not plunging. So, duh. Almost everything that we said versus USD in terms and correlation moving averages. The one we drew 34 is also giving us now resistance. And just check it out, how in there he gave us support. In there we were still in an uptrend versus Bitcoin. Right now that is not the case. Things changed, obviously. We broke below the 34, now it's our resistance. Now versus USD, 89 was holding the game. And this is why Enjin is stronger versus Bitcoin, because in this case 55 is holding the game. I mean, check it out, how clearly and nicely it holds this body of today's candle. So a little more bullish in my opinion, but, and here's the big but, since when it moved to the upside was held by 34 that now lost its ground, I wouldn't call it bullish, I would just call it stronger than versus USD. But my words would be bearish. Long-term picture. Look at 144, the big one. As long as we are above this one, Enjin Coin is bullish and stronger versus Bitcoin in the long run. Because this is a pretty big one. Now take into account that 144 exponential moving average is taking 144 days of this year to measure its average. Okay? Yeah, sometimes I talk too much for my taste regarding to that. Well, let's just put the final verdict. In the short term, Enjin versus BTC, let's copy paste what we said versus USD. The big boy is holding the game. Yes, he's winning at the moment. Enjin is taking some punches. In the long term, of course that's not the case. Enjin will come back and will go up in value versus Bitcoin one more time, or 2 or 3, I don't know. I'm not an expert on the future, I'm not a prophet of the markets. I'm just the guy, frankly, one humble dinosaur that's watching the charts, and after that tell you what he saw, okay? So, hodl strong, don't be fearful. Many green days are upon you. If you are able to be a good boy right now, those are the times when you separate boys from men, if I may say. Okay? In my world, those are the times when you separate meat eaters and herbivores. You know what I'm talking about. People, don't be the herd, be the crypto pack. Also, if you like what I'm saying, smash a like, put a thumbs up, let me know if you think that I deserve support. Share it with someone that's in need of this video in times like this. Also, please check out one of these videos that I'm pointing at right now. In there you might find some moments of truth also. And until the next time, hope we see each other in the green day.